Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel360. KYs.
Peace, God.
Bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel360 show. Let's get it in.
We do the knowledge of wisdom so you can understand. Real360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it all was taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to born. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy your show. Peace.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Joshua Law.
Who am I?
Joshua Law.
I can't hear you.
Joshua Law, Mr. PhD.
Peace to all our followers, likers, and subscribers. Thank y'all for tuning in to the second episode of Real2reel360 today. This is going to be a monster triple header all day long, and we got another great episode coming to you right now. This young lady, I don't even know the words to even say about this one. You know what I mean? It's just, she come from a strong spiritual background. She loves the music. She loves the soul. She's coming from, you know what I'm saying, that Arkansas, that Memphis, that whole vibe right there. So you know that Memphis soul blues definitely gets it popping. Shout out to my bro, DJ T Money, man. Hit him with a kick is in the building. But I can't even hold it back no longer. Once, for everybody who's been waiting on this here, GC Radio waiting on this here, we got the one and only Iyuana Patrice. Let's go. How you doing today?
I'm good. How y'all doing out there? Viewers and listeners.
I tell you, it's crazy because when you think about your career and your path that you're on, it's like it just amazes me that you're doing it the way you're doing it. So if you don't mind, could you introduce yourself to our followers and likers and subscribers?
Well, hello everybody. My name is Iyuana Childs. My artistry name is Iyuana Patrice. I'm a wife, a mother, a woman that loves to live, laugh, and just enjoy life. I'm easygoing, I'm country, I'm bougie, I'm fun, I'm down to earth. I just love life and I love people. And I just love, just fulfilling out my purpose as an artist. And I'm just really just enjoying where I am in this career of mine. And I just thank all of my fans, everybody out there that's listening and looking at this live with Real2reel360 on today. Thank y'all all so much for coming on. But there's a whole lot and not too much to Iyuana. I'm a very simple girl. Just a lady that just loves life and lives life to the fullest.
Now, when did you catch the music bug?
Music has been a part of me all of my life from the age of 3. I've been singing in talent shows, in the choir. It's just been a part of me all of my life. I stepped out in the artistry as an artist a little less than a year ago. April the 20th, I released my first single. It's called Side Chick, and you'll probably play it while we're on the live today. But
Mhm.
yeah, I'm just getting my feet wet. I'm new to the industry, new to the artistry, but I'm new to it, but I'm definitely true to it. So yeah,
I
so
tell you
music
what,
has definitely been.
I got a phone call from my man Chief, right?
Yeah,
Chief was
shout
like, "Yo,
out.
you gotta get her. You gotta get her. You gotta get her on. You gotta get her on." And I said, Chief, I got you. I got you. And he was talking about you so much that I was intrigued.
Wow,
I was intrigued. So
that's my guy.
I, I was like, how did you really like get into the music part? Like, because like you said, you've only been here for about maybe a year, some change.
Right.
What was the thought process to make you want to come out?
Well, my husband and I, we started hosting events. And instead of hiring a band, I can sing. Instead of hiring artists, I just would, got me a band together and would put on concerts. But, never really just thought, a whole lot of it. But then after the concerts, I would get so much positive feedback. When you gonna do it again? When you gonna do it again? When you gonna do it again? And then I started having people book me for parties and anniversaries and reunions. I'm like, is this really a thing? Like, is this really happening? Because I've always performed all my life, but I never really just, was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do.
Hmm.
Because I do so much. I also act and do poetry, and I'm a beautician and a whole lot of other stuff. But when I started getting that positive feedback, it was like, okay, I'm kind of feeling, the response of the people. And
Hmm.
so since, it's something that I love to do, it really just, it's nothing that I planned out. It just happened. And so I just been rolling with that ever since. We had our first event like back in 2018, and then COVID hit.
Hmm.
We always have events and stuff, and I would be the featured artist and stuff. And once COVID hit, we kind of slowed down. I would do a
Hmm.
little on social media and do a little virtual stuff or whatever. But after that, I was booked for one of my friends' parties. And after that, it just seemed like I started getting people call me and call me and call me. I'm like, wow. And then I had a friend guy that was like, you need to take this more serious than what you've been taking. I'm like, yeah, I mean, because like I said, performing was nothing new to me.
Right.
But as far as just like really just sealing it, locking myself in as an artist, like I
Right.
said, it's nothing that I just really planned out. It just happened. And it's been working for me. And I honestly love it here. I love doing it. Like I said, I love the response of the people. I love being an impact and just, it's something about that energy when you on the stage and you getting the response and you like, yeah, they feeling it. And it just feels good. And I feel like that's really who I am. It's a part of me. It's a big part of me. And I just love to do it. And I feel like it's something that I'm gonna do until my hair is gray. I love it. And and his music is a big part of my life because my husband and I, that's how we met. He's a
Hmm.
musician and we met through music. And so it flows and it just feels natural. It just feels like, I'm really pursuing purpose when I do it. So I love it. It's a place of peace. It's my it's my go-to when
Hmm.
I'm pissed. It's my sovereignty. Like, I eat, sleep, drink this music,
Hmm.
lyrics, songs, beats. I just love it. I love it. Yeah.
Now, coming from the area of Arkansas and Memphis and all that soul that's coming out that area, and you have a lot of artists, great artists coming from, what I'm saying, West Memphis, Arkansas. You know what I mean? You have, what I'm saying, the PC band who originated out there. You have Cecily Wilborn that is from out there. You have a lot of soulful artists. Um, what is it about that area that produces such great music and great artists?
The names that you named, a lot of us really started in the church. And that's where I feel like that soul came from. That's where the root of that came from. And it was instilled in us. It's like it's not what we do, it's who we are. It's a part of us. And so when we display that on stage, it just comes out naturally. And that's why the people love. That's why the people's response is always positive. And that's why we all booked and busy. But speaking of Memphis and the West Memphis area, Memphis is notorious for blues. And Memphis itself have a lot of legends, some still living and some gone. But man, that's where it came. We're just surrounded by it. And what you're surrounded by, you succumb to that. It's also not just instilled in us, but we're surrounded by it. So we have no choice but to display or convey that in the artistry that we put forth when it comes to us performing in front of the people. But I just feel like a lot of it started in the church and was instilled, that soul, that ability to be able to do what we do and do it in the spirit of excellence, where the people are blessed by it. It is not just about the music or how good it sounds. A lot of times it's the message in the songs. Yeah, you got a good beat. Yeah, we can dance to that. But what is the song saying? I'm one, when it comes to music, I'm big on the message in the songs. What are you saying? And when you talk about like Memphis, you thinking about BB King, Isaac Hayes, all those people. They sang, when they sung the songs that they put out, they had a message to them. It wasn't just about sounding good, a song we could clap to, dance to, party to. It was a message in it, and it was about life. And that's really what I love when it comes to what I'm surrounded by, and that's music.
When you talked about BB King, I smiled because he's originally from my family's hometown in Mississippi. He's originally from Kilmichael, Mississippi, Montgomery County, and he's related to a lot of my relatives. And he always gave back to the community, even though it was small and everything. And the community is small. He always came back. He performed. He always showed love. To where he came from, and we always, salute him, and we're proud that he came from that little small town. You know what I mean? Because all we got is what, 3 stop signs. So it's definitely, you know, and it's interesting with Southern Soul and blues. It speaks about life.
Right.
It puts life into you. It lets you know what's going on. It's music that is relatable, and people, can definitely feel the experiences in the song.
Exactly. That music can get you through some things. If you just
Yeah,
sit down and listen to it, you can groove to it, but you can be having a bad day and put on some blues and you be like, okay, let me shake this off and keep it moving. And that is the type of music that I grew up on. That's the type of music that I love even still today. I get with the newer artists and the new school, I get with it. I ain't knocking, to each his own or whatever. But when I really just want that soul in my ears, I know what to put on. I know what to put on. Yeah, and if I'm riding in my car, if I'm cooking, if I'm cleaning, whatever it is, you know what you want in your ear. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Yes, sir.
Now we was talking about Arkansas. You got a song called Arkansas Woman.
And do. Yes, sir.
Now, Candy P, what's going on with you? And what was it about Arkansas to make you want to sing that song?
Dude, I'm a chick from Arkansas. Why not? We got Mississippi boy. You got Tennessee whiskey. You got all of them. Why not Arkansas?
Well, we
But
finna find out.
But when you think about Arkansas is called the natural state, right?
Right.
And so any woman can be an Arkansas woman when you listen to the lyrics of the song. So whenever you play the song, I feel like, and I've had women from Mississippi, Louisiana tell me, girl, I see myself in that song. And I say, yeah, that's the whole point. I only shout out Arkansas because I'm from Arkansas. But the lyrics embody just that woman. She's independent, she's smart, she's educated, she don't play about her kids, she stay in her lane, she mind the business that pays her. That's basically an Arkansas woman. That's basically any woman that's about her grind, right?
Right.
So yeah, that's really what brought about Arkansas Woman. It's a song that inspires, uplifts, and defines the woman in general.
Well, I tell you what, we finna get off into this here.
I think.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let me hear some of this Arkansas woman. I done heard Mississippi Girl. I done heard Mississippi Boy. Let's go.
Now there's a lot of southern women out there doing their thing, but I'm a chick from Arkansas, and ain't nothing like a woman from Arkansas. I don't know what you've been told, but Arkansas women are bad and bold. Standing on business, stay on her grind. An Arkansas woman is one of a kind. She don't play about her kids. Take care of home, make $1 out of 15 cents. Don't do drama, stay in her lane. Living her best life through joy and pain. She's an Arkansas woman. Hey, acts like you know it. If you an Arkansas woman, don't be afraid to show it. Clap up, step to the front. Clap down, bring it on back. Right kick, left kick, work them hips. Swerve to the left and do a little dip. Hey, hey, she's an Arkansas woman. Ooh, Arkansas woman. She's strong and educated, spiritual, sophisticated. She keeps her hair and nails done. She got 99 problems, but a hater ain't one. When it comes to her man, she knows how to please. She respects herself, she ain't a flirt or a tease. Her walk, her talk, her classy ways makes an old man wish for younger days. She's an Arkansas woman. It acts like you know it. If you an Arkansas woman, don't be afraid to show it. Clap up, step to the front. Clap down, bring it on back. Right kick, left kick, work them hips. Swerve to the left and do a little dip. Hey, hey, she's an Arkansas woman. Ooh, Arkansas woman. Don't play girl games, she's fully grown. Bad to the bone, holds down her own. When she steps outside, she's bold and proud. Ain't worried about nothing, live life out loud. Don't play with her money or her mama. Laid back, but I swear you don't want that drama. Size her up, it don't faze her. Too busy minding business that pays her. She's an Arkansas woman. Hey, acts like you know it. If you an Arkansas woman, don't be afraid to show it. Clap up, step to the front. Clap down, bring it on back. Right kick, left kick, work them hips. Swerve to the left and do a little dip. Hey, hey, she's an Arkansas woman. Ooh, Arkansas woman. We got Louisiana, Tennessee, Florida, Alabama, and Mississippi, Texas, Georgia, North and South Carolina, West Virginia, Delaware, and Kentucky, District of Columbia, Maryland, Oklahoma, and Virginia. To all the southern women, shout out to y'all, but ain't nothing like a woman from Arkansas. She's an Arkansas woman. Hey, act like you know it. If you an Arkansas woman, don't be afraid to show it. Clap up, step to the front. Clap down, bring it on back. Right kick, left kick, work them hips. Swerve to the left and do a little dip. Clap up, step to the front. Clap down, bring it on back. Right kick, left kick, work them hips. Swerve to the left and do a little dip. Hey, hey, she's an Arkansas woman. Ooh, Arkansas woman.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Arkansas
She's the
woman.
Arkan. Crooked letter A, crooked letter Arkansas woman. Better get you one.
Shout out to Ida building, Tidwell in the building, Shay Williams in the building. China, thank you for tuning in.
Hey, y'all.
Appreciate y'all so much. That has that whole blues feel, like that Bill Street.
Sir. We flouncing all night to that.
Yeah, all night long.
We
That's
be
definitely
flouncing.
them hole in the wall juke joints. And
Is. That's that when you can flounce and have a piece of chicken in your hand, like, yay, you know what I'm saying?
oh yeah, that's definitely that whole vibe right there. That juke joint, brown liquor.
Yes, sir. All
That's
of it.
all of it. You know what I mean? And those of us, you know what I'm saying, which is everybody who have family in the South, know what that really is like. You know what I mean? When it comes down to it,
Right.
the whole vibe of the blues has always been a staple in our community.
Yes, right.
You know what I mean? No matter how much people deny it, you're not gonna walk away from Coco Taylor. You're not gonna walk away from Bobby Blue Bland. You're not gonna walk away from Albert King,
Absolutely.
BB King. None of them
Not
great
the ones
guys.
that paved the way. You can't ain't no way around it. They paved the
No,
way.
and they opened the doors for a lot of artists. Like
Yes.
you said, they paved the way,
Yes.
and they were so innovative. And this is a question that um, I like to ask artists.
Mhm.
Since you know what I'm saying, you play with a band and everything else. Have you ever considered doing a live recording of your music while you perform?
Yes. Absolutely. 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 I've
And
strongly considered that. I mean, as a matter of fact, it's ironic you say that because that's something that's in the works. So it's ironic that you even said it.
that is like where the actual blues come from.
Mm-hmm.
That live performance, that whole vibe, that whole energy.
Yes. Yes. Shaka Khan is one of my favorite artists, and she's done a lot of live recordings. When you listen to a lot of the old school, like Marvin Gaye, he did a lot of live recordings. Gladys Knight, Aretha Franklin, all of them, they did a lot of live recordings. That was hot back then. I don't know why this generation has gotten away from it. I guess everything is so technical. People like to, do the downloading and use, the technical side of things. But I'm telling you, ain't nothing like that live, because that's some strong soulish stuff right there when you listen to that live. I
And
love the radio. I love tracks, but man, it's something about that live that just does it for me. You hear me? So
it's
yeah,
it's
that's definitely in the works. It's crazy that you even mentioned it.
when you go watch someone perform live, they play with your emotions.
Dude, yes. And they're not limited.
No.
They can go in any direction they want to go in. They're not boxed. They can go in any direction they want to go in. Then too, when you're, you know, singing off of tracks or whatever, you really can't maneuver the way you want to. You gotta just kind of gotta go with, what's set in stone or what you rehearse. But when it's live, you can, like you said, you can pull on them emotions. Man, Fantasia live, I had you crying, I had you laughing, I had you jumping up. I've been to, her concerts, and man, when I tell you, she is a beast on this stage. She's one of my favorites, one of my favorite artists. And
That
that live experience is everything. It is. It is. It embodies so much more than just being limited.
and that's something that a lot of artists have to learn
Yeah.
when it comes down to the music. It's like you have to be an entertainer as well as a singer, and a lot of them haven't got to that point because they have great voices. They can hold a note, they can definitely sing, but the entertainment part is something that, the stage presence is something that is lacking. And I think that comes with the artist development mostly.
Absolutely.
you know
Absolutely. Like you gotta have a Joe Jackson. Because he wasn't playing. If you don't already have it in you, that development is needed and necessary. Otherwise, when those people that like to see performances and theatrics going forward, you'll bore them out if you don't have any, stage presence, or if you're not a performer, you just kind of sitting there just singing or whatever. It's almost like a boring preacher. Like,
Mhm.
I heard what you're saying, but it's not moving me. It's not affecting me. Give me some demographics. Give me some life. Give me something I can, go home and be like, God, dog, that was the best $50, $100 I ever spent. Make it worth my while.
Mhm.
Cause anybody can get up there, like you said, in Harper Tune, but like, can you move me? Does it pierce my soul when you do what you're doing? And I ain't talking about, spinning around and doing cartwheels and turning backflips, but just that presence, being able to grab the people, being able to do and that's an art. And it takes strategy, and it also takes development, because if it's not in you, you'll be like, oh, he or she sound good, but they ain't do nothing for me, And that you said that, just to elaborate on it, I'm big on that. I like to dance. I like to move around. And I also like to engage with my crowd too. Make them feel like they're a part of the show. I'll go out to the audience, do a mic toss or whatever. You can't do that in every setting, but for the most part, I do like to make my audience feel like they're a part of the show. And not to brag, but yeah, I love to perform. I love to make it worth their while. Absolutely. And it's time and a place for everything. But yeah, having that stage presence, being a performer is definitely a plus, especially in this day and age, because if you don't grab the people's attention, it's like it's really null and void. So yeah, I feel you on that.
Now, when we talk about inspirations and people that you looked up to as a as a artist coming up, who was some of the artists that you wanted to emulate or you looked up to or you thought was amazing and you wanted to be that type of presence when you performed?
Honestly, I'm big on originality.
Hmm.
Never really just looked and wanted to emulate or
Hmm.
imitate, because I feel like you rob your viewers, your followers, and your fans of who you really are when you try to pattern yourself behind somebody else. I admire so many, and a lot of them, again, are the old school artists. For one, Shaka Khan is my favorite of all time. And anybody tell you that. If I'm doing covers, trust and believe, Shaka Khan gonna be in my set. Yes, she gonna be somewhere in the set. I don't care where I'm singing it. In addition to my own original music, but she's all at all time one of my favorite. One of the newer artists, again, Fantasia. I just love, not just because of her performance and her ability to sing or whatever. I love her story. You know, when you study the life of people, that the admiration doesn't just come from what they do on the stage. The admiration of them comes from her story, her struggle, her valley and her mountain. You know, that's what draws me also to legends, living legends like herself and Shaka Khan. But yeah, to emulate, duplicate, pattern myself behind, I've never ever really just wanted to do that, because I've always been big on originality and setting trends, being that trailblazer and that trendsetter.
Definitely. Shout out to my man K9 is in the building, man. Much love to K9, man. Y'all got to check out K9 in the morning, man. He be having some great artists. Like this morning, he had Nick Markeith, formerly lead singer of the PC band. Man, it was a great interview, man. Salute to you, K9, man. Much love, my brother. Also, too, Lil Chocolate is in the building, man. Definitely. But the question that I really have to ask is, when did you start writing music? When did that really come about?
Age 7,
Wow.
yeah, music, poetry, and I don't just deem myself a writer. I deem myself a lyricist,
Hmm.
because you got to be able to format the words, put them together, make them make sense. Whenever I'm writing, it's always about being relatable. Can somebody else relate to this or say, I see myself in this? It is never about me. It's always something that I want to convey to people. But yeah, I started writing. I'm talking about winning poetry contests, writing songs for my friends, for their boyfriends. No, we even wasn't even supposed to have no boyfriends. But just kind of like you said, you wrote that letter to that girl and got suspended. But I was writing for my friends at young ages, and that just always have been a gift, and it's just been cultivated throughout the years. And
Hmm.
when I tell you, I am, and I'm not saying this to brag, but I am a bona fide lyricist. So
Hmm.
anybody needs something written, holla at your girl. I love to write. Like, when I tell you, I can be driving and something will come to me and I have to get my phone and record it real quick because the thought will leave. Or I'm like, I got a purse full of receipts that I'm just like, sometimes I've had to pull over on the side of the road and just and write what it is, because sometimes it's so profound and I don't want to lose it. So let me write this down real quick. And I'll like voice record it if it's a melody that comes with the lyrics. If it's a melody that comes, I'll voice record it so I don't forget how it came to me. And so yeah, I started writing it real early. And that's something that I love too. I can do that in my sleep. Seriously. Yes.
Now, far as who do you work with for as like your production, your music, and do you have a tune in your head that you want to be directed the music to go in that direction? Because as a writer, a lot of times we know that writers have a tune in their head that the way they want the music to sound and things like that. So who do you work with, and is that, do you write first or do you just wait on the music to come?
I write first. I write first, and a lot of times I have a melody in my head and I'll sing it
Mhm.
to whoever is. my producer. I've worked with a couple of producers. Courtney Walker, shout out to him, who produced my first single, Side Chick. Jay Lake with Soul Music. He produced Arkansas Woman, and I am now signed to a label. Shout out to my manager, Danny Lewis, aka Danny Boy. Signed to label Way North Music, and so I look forward to in the near future really being able to just convey Iyuana. You know, I'm big on having that, just being that creator, and I don't box myself because it is not always about trying to sound bluesy. I can sing country, I can sing gospel, I can sing opera. I just feel like whatever I'm feeling at the moment is really what I want to put out. But it always goes back to, is my music relatable? Regardless to, what style or what genre it is. I don't like to box myself, and I don't like to be boxed, but I love to be able to just convey just a message, positive messages. And I love to party too. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. I love to party. But yeah, with just to answer your question is yeah, that's where I am with that.
Okay. Shout out to my man Shorty G in the building, man. Him and Coffee Bean, they doing their thing, man. Also too, he want to know what part of Arkansas you from.
West Memphis. Well, I'm originally from a small town called Osceola. Shout out to Osceola. It's my hometown. Grew up, graduated high school there, but I live in West Memphis, Arkansas, and it's like 10 minutes from Memphis. I'm like next door to downtown Memphis, where all the action is, all the blues, all the shenanigans, all the parties, all of it.
And shout out to my man Jay Lake. That's my bro, man. And it's amazing. I want to tip my hat to, because for him to be part of the Grammys, and what I'm saying, that whole thing is amazing. That they're opening the doors for a lot of Southern Soul blues artists to be a part of those committees. And that can give artists a lot of opportunities for exposure and put them in audiences and places that they never thought that they would ever be. But you talk about the song Side Chick, right? Let's put it out here. You know what I'm saying? It's something about these side chick songs that everybody wants to do. What is it about the side chick? What's going on with the side chick? Daryl Simmons, what's going on with you, bro? What's going
Look,
on with the side chick?
look, side chicks, she exists. It is what it is. Just like back in the day, when Shirley Brown sung "Woman to Woman," same thing, same thing. Like, ain't nothing new under the sun. It's still women, but see, the thing about it is that you got to have a grace for the side chick, because not every woman is after another woman's man. Sometimes the men pursue the woman, and sometimes women just get caught up in situations they didn't even know the man was married. So it's a whole lot of scenarios with the side chick. And so, hey, she got a story too, and it's a grace for her. And everybody is a used to be something. I mean, I'm a wife, but I know something about being a side chick too. So hey.
Hey, my man Shorty G said side chicks are the best.
Shorty G, you gonna get in trouble. I mean, hey, to each his own. Look, to each his own. I ain't knocking her. I ain't judging her. Hey, if that's what floats her boat, hey, have at it. But you got to know what your end game is, though. When it comes to choosing to be a side chick, you got to know what the end game is. Some side chicks ended up with their own husband. Hey, you just never know, because everybody got a story. That's why you can never judge a thing, because you don't know the end of it. You never know. That's why I don't look down on nobody. I didn't create side chick from a place of judgment. It's just a story. That's all it is. And somebody can again relate. You relate to it. Got
Obviously,
a
my
video
man,
to that one though too. Got a
obviously, my
video to
man,
that one. Go
Shorty
on
G,
YouTube.
my
What
man,
you say?
Shorty G.
He said side chicks are the best. Why? Cause they freaky. That's probably why he said that. Cause I mean, what else? A side continues when she finds out. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. There, like I said, there are so many different scenarios to it. You know, some side chicks be like, "Well, I'm in too deep now. I don't want to let it go. I done fell in love with him now. I mean, hey, it is what it is." So she'll accept being the other woman. Some side chicks be like, "I didn't know you was married. You deceived me." They kind of, just let it go and go on and move forward. It just, it's different strokes for different folks. That's how I see it. But if y'all look at the video, Side Chick by Iyuana Patrice, it's on YouTube. That's why I say it's a graceful side for a side chick, because in this particular situation, the side chick didn't know he was married. And they had been dealing for a long time. He just ended up leaving his phone at home, and the side chick called the phone, the wife answered the phone, and it went from there. So check that video out, y'all. Check that video out on YouTube.
Now we finna get off into this side chick right here. We gonna see what it do. Hey, doing what they wifey don't do no more. Oh no, Dre, we ain't gonna start that mess, Dre.
Side chick. You ain't gonna lay in my face forever think you can take my place. You're just a side chick and a flame. You ain't gonna ever mean anything. Yeah. Because he is my man. Baby girl, I hope you understand. Yeah. You better back it on up. I mean right now. You don't wanna catch these hands. I'm the queen of my castle. I'll do anything for my king. Cause when he met me, I changed the game. That's why I'm his good thing. A girl like you, you're wasting your time. If you think you can come and break up my house, you're out of your mind. I ain't trying to get out of character, but honey, don't test me. You ain't gonna play in my face thinking that you can take my place. Girl, you must be crazy. You ain't gonna play in my face. Play in my face. You take my place. Take my. You're just a side chick and a flame. You ain't gonna ever mean anything. Because he is my man. Baby girl, I hope you understand. You better back it on up. I mean right now. You don't wanna catch these hands. She said she's the queen of woman, and she don't like strings attached. But when it comes to my man, I ain't gonna cut that chick no slack. Cause I done spent too much time building my house for another woman to think she can come and just tear it down. I ain't trying to get out of character, but honey, don't test me. You ain't gonna play in my face thinking that you can take my place. Girl, you must be crazy. Yeah, take my place. You're just a side chick and you're just a side chick and a flame. You ain't gon' never be there because he is my man. Baby girl, I hope you understand. Hey, you better back it on up. I mean right now. If you don't wanna catch these hands, listen, I know what you think this is. You better go find some business. My man ain't going nowhere. You's a fool if you think you'll ever get. I know what you think this is. You better go find some business. My man ain't going nowhere. You's a
always a side chick on the sideline, watching, studying your man, especially if he is fine. You better watch your man, sis, cause these hoes is cold with it, skin and grinning in your face. Yeah, these tricks is bold with it, but tricks are for kids. I done been there, done that, baby. Don't play in my face if you don't want no animosity. Done told you once, done told you twice, 3 times. I ain't gonna be nice. He's my man. Understand? You don't want to catch these hands. Sir, I'm seeing these comments, honey. Y'all about to send me. Thank you to all of you who said they like the song. But yeah, listen, again, a side chick is just the other woman. To each his own. Ain't nobody got no room to judge nobody. You might not be a side chick, but you might have a problem doing something else. So hey, it is what it is what it is, especially this day and age that we live in. Ain't nobody got time to be trying to right nobody else's wrong. Sweep around your own front door. We gonna work on our own problems, okay? So yeah, thank y'all so much, each and every one of you who like the song. Check it out. It's a video on YouTube. It's really like a mini movie. Check it out. Side Chick by Iyuana Patrice. Oh, DJ DeRay Cole. Am I pronouncing it right?
That's DJ Dre Cope, Rock the Block DJ's #1 DJ. There go that violence, huh?
I see Dre be cutting up. I see that now. Cause he done put a few comments. Though I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, that's my bro right there. That's my bro, DJ Dre Cope, man. We sit up and man, we have a good time laughing and joking, man. He does a DJ set every Friday and Saturday night where he highlights a lot of Southern Soul artists, and he does a lot of mashups for a lot of Southern Soul artists. So if you want a great mashup, definitely hook up with DJ Dre Cope because he's one of the top DJs out here in Southern Soul, for real, for real.
Send me your email.
Hey, Dre, send that email over, Dre, so she can get a mashup of that side chick, because I know you got something.
It matches well with Let's Do It in the Morning. Cool breeze in the summertime. Feeling your sweet face. All laid up next to mine. What's up, Mario? My guy. Sweet love in the midnight. Good sleep come morning light. Don't worry about nothing. Just giving good loving. It meshes up good with that.
And thank you for that.
You're welcome. Yes, sir. Thank you, DJ Dre.
Now, I'm not going to front. I'm finna play that song again.
Don't do that.
I'm finna play it again. When she talking about putting some hands on folks.
Woo! Just play the chorus. Don't play the whole song.
I'm going to play the whole song. I got to play it.
Run that bike.
So I got to run the bike. Yeah, Dre, that was a voluntary hot seat.
Wow.
You ain't gonna lay in my face or ever think you can take my place. You're just a side chick and a flame. You ain't gonna ever mean anything. Yeah. Because he is my man. Baby girl, I hope you understand. Yeah. You better back it on up. I mean right now. If you don't wanna catch these hands, I'm the queen of my castle. I'll do anything for my king. Cause when he met me, I changed the game. That's why I'm his good thing. A girl like you But when it comes to my man, I ain't gonna cut that chick no slack. 'Cause I done spent too much time building my house for another woman to think she can come and just tear it down. Now, I ain't trying to get out of character, but honey, don't test me. You ain't gonna play in my face thinking that you can take my place. Girl, you must be crazy. Yeah, take my place. You're just a side chick, and you're just a side chick, and a fling. You ain't gon' never be there because he is my man. Baby girl, I hope you understand. Hey, you better back it on up. I mean right now, if you don't wanna catch these hands, listen, I know what you think this is. You better go find some business. My man ain't going nowhere. You's a fool if you think you'll ever care. I know what you think this is. You better go find some business. My man ain't going nowhere. You's a fool if you think he'll ever care.
Stay in my face or ever think you can take my place. You're just a side chick and a fling. You ain't gonna never mean anything because he is my man. Ooh, baby girl, I hope you understand. Hey, you better back it on up. I mean right now, if you don't want to catch these hands.
Man, somebody's gonna get hurt.
Look, I'm gonna pray for you. I ain't gonna fight you. Cause one thing about it, if I got to fight over a nigga, I don't need him.
Uh-oh.
You hear me?
I hear you.
Look, ain't no female worth it, and ain't no man worth it. I'm too old for that. It's just a song. It's somebody's message. But that me trying to put some hands on a female, Iyuana personally try to put some hands on a female about a man. I wish I would. That ain't the games I play. I'm too busy, like the song Arkansas woman said, too busy minding business that pays her. I'm too busy minding business that pays me. No, it ain't that serious. Dre, I see you.
He said y'all friends already on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw that. Mm-hmm. He couldn't have. I'll make sure I send you. Make sure you send me your email though. Yes, that's right. She right about it.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody got time to be fighting over no man. We too old for these. That ain't the energy that we flow in. We on something. We on some grown woman stuff. Look, y'all got to go back and listen to Arkansas woman. She don't play girl games. She's fully grown, bad to the bone, holds down her own. I ain't got time for that. Too busy minding business that pay me. Let me tell you something. I got a legacy to build and leave for my children's children. Man, do you honestly? You are not. So we got to know the battles that we gonna fight, and we got to know where to channel this energy because life is too short. And I'm gonna live each day trying to figure out how I'm gonna leave my children's children an inheritance, and it definitely ain't attached to out here trying to fight over a man. That's it. I ain't fighting over not now. Sit, bro. Look, somebody ain't fighting over that. And seriously, a man ain't got no business fighting over no female. It's not even that serious anymore, especially the older you get. When you know better, you do better. We did that stuff back young in our younger years, and it wasn't even that serious then if you knew then what you know now. To be honest, We on real to real. We just gonna talk about it. Like
We gonna talk
if
about
I knew then what I know now, it's a whole. But I'm grateful for all my mistakes. I'm grateful for my bad choices. I don't live life with regrets. I don't live life with guilt. Or shoulda, woulda, coulda. None of that. I appreciate everything because it made me the woman I am today. So I know one of your questions is probably like, if you were to tell somebody something, if you want to lead them with some words, that's what I would tell y'all. I'm so grateful for my life where I am. I'm not where I desire to be, but I ain't where I used to be. And I'm glad of where I am. I'm grateful for where I am. I'm at peace. And so I'm just taking life by storm, living my best life. And I can't say I'm living my best life. Let me take that back. I'm not living my best life because the best is yet to come. If I say that I'm living my best life, that means I've maximized my life. And it's so much more to come. And so I'm gonna say I'm living my blessed life and I'm waiting on what's next. Because I know the best is yet to come. Yeah.
now, Iyuana, man, I can't believe an hour went by that quick.
Dude.
I tell you that you're just amazing. Your voice is beautiful.
Thank
We
you.
look forward to what's coming.
Thank you.
But right now, I want to make sure everybody knows where they can find your music, how
Yes.
they can get you booked, and the next time they can see you on the show.
Absolutely. Okay. My music is streaming on all digital platforms and also on YouTube. Go and get it. I have two, well, actually three. I'm featured on a song called Pray About It as well with a guy from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. His name is Big Set. Shout out to you. Um, and everything, all of my music, Pray About It, Side Chick, and Arkansas Woman is streaming on all digital platforms. Also, those of you who are on here viewing, I would like to take this opportunity to ask you all, if you don't already have somebody in the running. I have been nominated for New Female Southern Soul Artist of the Year, and I would love to have your vote and your support. The link is on my page. Y'all got to follow me on social media so y'all can get the link and go on and vote Iyuana Patrice as the new Southern Soul Female Artist of the Year. I would love your support and love for your votes. You can also book me at 901-907-7208 or at Mrs. MRS iChilds at yahoo.com. All of my booking information is on my page. So y'all gotta go and follow your girl. Holla at me. And I do follow back too. I ain't selfish like that. But thank y'all so much for coming on, tuning in on Real to Real 360 with Iyuana Patrice and your boy Josh Shamel. It's been real. Thank y'all so much. Go and download that music and streaming everywhere, y'all. Run your girl up.
There you go. Now, I want to thank you for coming on. I also, too, want to let you know that anytime that you got some new music, anything that you want to promote, don't hesitate to hit me up. You know what I mean? And let me know. We can bring you back and definitely promote it right here on Real to Real 360. And also, too, that congratulations on the nominations out there. I think that's the Soul Music Awards. And I guess we'll be all down in Biloxi, Mississippi on February 2nd, you know what I mean, doing our two-step. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody who tuned in from Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Fleet TV. I thank GC Radio. Thank y'all for all y'all support. Third Coast Society TV, 82.3 in Columbus, Ohio. You know what I mean? Definitely appreciate, you know what I'm saying, all the support that y'all have been giving us and keep supporting going forward. And we got one more show in about 30 minutes with the one and only, the Lady Songbird Gender, and that's going to end my night tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in, and we up out of here. Peace.